The FBI investigates an allegation that Supreme Court Justice nominee Brett Kavanuagh sexually assaulted a woman in the 1980s. Area advocates say they're seeing more people come forward with their own stories of trauma. News 8's Mel Meyer spoke to experts about how the national case is affecting local victims.
The crisis hotline through Gunderson Health System provides people with 24-hour support. These sexual assault survivor advocates say when these types of cases are being widely shared, it can bring up painful memories for victims. It's typical to see more people calling into crisis hotlines when there's a high-profile case involving sexual assault.
People call wanting to come forward sometimes and talk about it for the first time, or maybe are inspired and want to come forward and report.
Reading the headlines, watching people testify, or seeing others talk about the event on social media can remind survivors of feelings, thoughts, or old memories of their experience.
And this can come up in a kind of intrusive way, we call it, and cause a lot of distress and pain.
Stephanie Young is one of the advocates answering the crisis line calls. She says some of the reported assaults happened years ago.
Calls come in the middle of the night as people aren't able to sleep, as they're being triggered and having memories about what happened to them.
Young and the other staff members can help victims find support groups, medical options, or legal services.
Connecting them to law enforcement if that's what they choose to do. And also just connecting them to other resources in the community.
If there's one way the Kavanaugh case can help others, Brian says that it's the friends and family members of survivors can take this as an opportunity to educate themselves about how to help.
It's important to remember to convey to a survivor that you care about what they experienced, that you're there and willing and wanting to listen.
And that may mean taking time to step back before rushing to judgment. Those who are struggling, the Crisis Hotline offers counseling for people who have been sexually assaulted at no cost, with support also available to family members impacted by the abuse.
What are some ways that sexual assault survivors can cope with some of these events?
Yeah, so advocates recommend finding a support group or system, taking a step back from stressful activities, and engaging in activities that are relaxing. If someone is looking to speak with someone about the issue, we have the Crisis Hotline number on your screen.
All right, thanks so much, Mel.